everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies Crafts, although it should be called Crazy Borgies Chaos right now. So today's video I am going to be doing, wait for it, punch needle. Yes, I don't know why I do this to myself, guys, I really don't. But all the instructions are in Chinese and English, and you know, it's kind of self-explanatory, but it's sort of easy to understand, but sort of not at the same time. So I've watched a couple of YouTube tutorials on it, and I'm just practicing, because the thing is, with punch needle, I've never done it before. So bear with me, guys, bear with me. You can scream at the TV or the Kindle or the phone, however you watch my videos. And yeah, tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I mean, I've undone it about 4 times and redone it to try. What I'm trying to do at the moment is trying to get the stitches all the same sort of length, and I'm finding like some of them are larger than the other, and from what I've seen on the YouTube tutorials, it is a matter of just like cross stitch, sorry, practice makes perfect. So I don't think this is the best punch needle. Yes, I have put holes in there, but that's not a worry apparently. That's the image there, how it's supposed to look. And the stitches on this one are also nicely compact. I'm pretty sure mine is not going to be that neat. But yeah, you know, it's my first attempt. That's what I've done so far. And it is a bit gappy. But the good thing about punch needle is you can just pull your stitches out and try again. And as I said, I have pulled it out maybe about 3 or 4 times so far. So in fact, I will pull some more out actually. So yeah, there. When the pattern less than 5 centimeters in length, the punch at intervals of 2 holes. Okay, so 2 holes for 5 centimeters. I'm going to pretend that I know what that means, but who knows really. There. So, and what I'm struggling with as well is the not having any gaps where you can see the cloth underneath it. So, you know, it's just come out, because if you don't punch it all the way to this point, it will come out, and you've got to have no tension on your yarn whatsoever, because that will make it come up as well. So shall I zoom you in? Maybe some of you could give me some tips, guys, on what I'm doing wrong. This was only a little cheapy kit from Temu. So I'm just punching it in any sort of angle just to do the maximum coverage, really. There. So I don't think mine is going to be as neat as it is on the, well, I know it's not. It's not as neat as it's going to be on the paper, on the design even. Let's see, what is wrong with me? I've had quite a busy day today because I've had one of my kiddies at home. We went to a garden centre. Oh, sugar. See, look at that. I'm just, oh dear, never mind. I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to, what am I going to do about that now? I don't know. Put it back through. Oh, who knows? There. See, so now that's... Do you know what? Let's just move on to another section because I'm kind of done with that. I'm just going to poke it through. It's giving me this little plastic needle as well. So I'm just going to poke this through for now and sort it out later. Our Christmas tree has a hole in the bottom of it, but don't worry about that. Pretend you can't see it, guys. So anyway, let's do, so this bit I done earlier, this green section, and I'm not happy with it, to be fair. I've pulled it out about 3 or 4 times. I think what I'm unhappy with is seeing the fabric mainly through it. So I need to find a technique to do where the fabric isn't, it's not so gappy, you know, and you can't see as much. I don't know if this fabric is the greatest, to be honest with you. It looks like Ada, and it looks like possibly 18 count to me. I do this because I only just learned this myself now. So it came with this and I was completely unsure about what the heck it was, to be fair, but now I know. So it goes through like so, and then you push it down. That's it. So that it goes through the hole, okay, and down the centre of the punch needle. And then when it comes through the other end, you get your yarn and you just pop it through and pull so that it comes out through the hole there and that it's being fed continuously yarn through the middle of it. And I've been told that, well, from what I've seen, that you must have no tension on your yarn, so completely unroll the yarn, okay, like so, so that there's no tension whatsoever, because that will pull your stitches up apparently. This is only from what I've learned from watching a 5-minute YouTube video, guys, so bear with me if I get it wrong. And so yeah, I'm going to leave probably about that much through the other side. Whoops. And this section is going to be dark green. Okay. This does look like it's been drawn on though. It doesn't look like, I haven't drawn it on. The company obviously did. Oh no. Sorry guys. Okay, so where am I going to start? See, this stitching for this part looks a bit different to that. It looks like it's more diagonal, but I'm not doing it exactly how it looks here, because this is obviously just a little practice one. So from what I'm told is you basically punch it all the way through and then pull the end through with your finger and then bring it back up and then you have to make sure you're pushing it all the way down to that part. I don't know what's happened now. Is it like that? No, it's twisted. Okay, let's start again. We shall go, yeah, we'll go like that, right, like that. The only thing that I kind of like about this at the moment is the fact that, oh look there, because I'm holding it in the wrong place. The thing that I like about this at the moment is that the stitches don't have to be perfect, you know. They really don't. And then we're just going to turn here. Now you can go any sort of direction you want to go, but see, look, I'm getting gap in here, so I'm going to pull those stitches back up. I'm not happy with that, because I want to go as near to there. I need to come a bit further down perhaps. Like down like so. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? See, I've got too much yarn there. I feel. I'm trying to leave like an even amount. But I'm not happy with this. See, it's quite tricky, guys. But it's quite easy. If you make a mistake, you just pull up your stitches. And you've got to try not to pull your needle too far away from the fabric either. Whoops, I've gone out of shot. Let me zoom you out a bit, guys. It's coming up to 10 o'clock in the evening here now. So I'm just going to come down in here now. Whoops, no, I'm not happy with that one. On that, up a bit on that. So you can do your stitches in any sort of diagonal way, any direction you want, really. From what I've seen, people do them in any sort of angle just to get the fabric filled up with the yarn. I think it is like most things though, you've got to just practice and practice and practice, because you can and choose which way you like your stitches. You might like them going horizontal like mine, you might like them going vertical, you know, there's lots of different ways, diagonal. From what I'm seeing, there's no real hardened rules about it. Whoops, didn't mean to pull that much out. You are supposed to try and keep your stitches the same sort of size all the way around, but I haven't, obviously, because I'm a beginner. See, the further that you come across, or the larger your stitches are, the more chance you've got of them coming out of you pulling the stitches back up. Whoops. See, I'm coming away now. I need to keep it as close. As compact as possible with those stitches. And you can make quite quick progress with this. Okay. Now I'm trying to concentrate, guys. That's why I'm being extra quiet tonight, because obviously I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to this. This is my first ever punch needle kit, and I'm not sure if I'm liking it, to be fair. I don't know yet. It's a tricky one. There. So yeah, see, some of it is compact, some of it isn't. So have I got any more dark green on this one? No, I haven't. I could supposedly go over here, couldn't I, and just keep going over the area that there. It's a bit wonky, this tree, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit wonky. I don't know why. Maybe we'll take it down there. So you can go sort of like any direction there. I'm going to cut it at the back now. Okay, so yeah, so I could effectively go back over and fill in some more of this, but I'm not too fussed with this project because, as I said, it is my first attempt. I'm going to do the top of the tree with yourself now. So okay, we got some more of this. I know there's lots of different designs you can do, just like cross stitch, diamond painting and all the rest of them with this. So we get this little wire thingy. We put it from front to back, through the little hole and down the centre, and then can pull it through like so and make sure it goes through a hole. You know what this reminds me of, this craft? Actually, it's very similar to, there's a craft you can get where it is just literally yarn, really thick yarn, and you just have a sharp needle and you just push it through. I don't know what it's called, that craft, but it's very similar to that. Okay, so we're going to do this tree up here now. Where should I start? I think if we start, hang on, how are we going to start? Trying to think how to start now, guys, just bear with me. We start up here, I think. Or shall I start down there? I'll start down here, actually. I'm too in my head now about this, guys. Pull the let me just, so I don't need it that long. Oh, okay. Let's start again because now I've pulled that through. Okay, we're not going to panic. Okay. I'm wondering if I'm doing it. That was from front to back, weren't it? And then down the centre. Bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. One thing about me is I'm persistent and I don't quit. I don't quit. I mean, I was saying to my daughter, because she's like, oh, Mum, you're still learning that? And I was like, yeah. And I said to her, you know, I wasn't good at cross stitching when I first started. It took many practices. Even now, I still don't think I'm that great a cross stitcher, but it's just practice. Practice. That's the only way with anything, really. Okay, right, so we are gonna go, I think, over there. And then I don't need that much. I think if we go like that. This is a very thick yarn as well, which is what's recommended for punch needle. No, I'm not happy with them stitches. So if you go wrong, you just pull them up like that. Like so. Okay. And I'm not going to make this video too much longer, guys, because coming at this rate, I'll be here. Look, I've just pulled up some of my stitches. I'll be here till about midnight doing this, and it still won't be completed. So if you have any tips that you can give me, guys, I'd be much appreciative. I'm not enjoying the process of this at the moment, but it's like I said, sometimes it takes a while, doesn't it? Okay. there. Okay. Let me just pull. There we go. So that's what it's looking like so far. But I am going to go back and do some more to cover up here. Because I think, you know, with punch needle you can make it as compact the stitching as possible, really. So yeah, there's no real right or wrong way. But anyway, guys, if you like punch needle, let me know. If you do punch needle, let me know. If you have any tips and tricks for me, let me know, guys, because right now I feel like I'm banging my head against a brick wall. But anyway, I thought I'd hop on, do this quick little video for yourselves and watch me fail at punch needle. But you know, yeah, it's never going to be perfect when you try a new craft. It's always going to be a learning process. Okay, guys, take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Bye.